I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has weighed in on the highly awaited clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, a dream matchup that has boxing fans buzzing. Known for his straightforward takes and elite boxing IQ, Spence didn't hold back when discussing what could unfold if these two pound-for-pound greats step into the ring, with Canelo's power and size advantage standing in stark contrast to Crawford's elite timing and adaptability. Spence offered a compelling breakdown of the styles, strengths, and potential outcome, giving fans a glimpse into how boxing's elite view this super fight.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80, 70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Errol Spence Jr. has emphatically thrown his support behind Terence Crawford in the mega showdown with Canelo Alvarez. In interviews with different media outlets, Spence stressed that if anyone can rise in weight and defeat Canelo, it's Crawford. He's chasing greatness, he said. So why not? Though Spence admitted he doesn't guarantee a win, I don't know if he's going to win or lose, but I'll definitely be going for Crawford.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
You know,
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
This admiration stems in part from first-hand experience. On July 29, 2023, Terence "Bud" Crawford dismantled Errol Spence Jr. via 9th-round TKO to become the undisputed welterweight champion, claiming all 4 belts in the first such feat since the 4-belt era began. Crawford landed 185 of 369 punches, 50%, including 98 power shots, 60%, while Spence managed just 96 of 480, 20%. Reddit analysts pointed out Spence's flawed style. His head was always caught over his front foot, and Crawford simply trained much better. Ultimately, Crawford's footwork, switch hitting, and precision exposed Spence's limitations and cemented his legacy as boxing's pound-for-pound king.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Terence Crawford has issued a stark warning to Canelo Alvarez: "No excuses when I win." He confirmed there was no catchweight clause, insisting he wants Canelo at his full strength. "I want him at his best, no excuses, so that his victory would stand without loopholes." The tension escalated after Canelo shoved Crawford at a press event. Crawford responded via social media, "I got you. You're going to remember," making clear he intends to punish Alvarez in the ring.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. And I think, different fighters bring different, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar De La Hoya remains torn over the proposed showdown. He acknowledges that Canelo's punch resistance and natural size at 168 pounds make him a daunting challenge. But he reserves equal praise for Crawford's boxing intelligence, footwork, and adaptability, calling him a master and likening his style to Bruce Lee. De La Hoya insists that Crawford's heart and IQ give him a realistic chance, yet still emphasizes that historically, a good little man has never beaten a good big man, leaving him squarely on the fence. Canelo's durability is also beyond question. He's taken bombs from the likes of Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, traded brutal uppercuts with Gennady Golovkin over 3 epics, and absorbed Dmitry Bivol's power without flinching. That kind of punishment at high levels builds resilience few can match. In contrast, Crawford is stepping up 2 weight classes to super middleweight, with no exposure to sustained power punching at 168 pounds. Analysts note that his power and speed faded at 154, and critics argue he's never taken sustained hits from genuine super middleweights.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. Mm-hmm. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Mm-hmm. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right.
Hall of Fame legend Sugar Ray Leonard understands the magnitude of this leap. Speaking to the media, Leonard delivered a profound message to Crawford, acknowledging the challenge of moving up. He recalled his own struggles jumping divisions. "It's a big difference. Every time he hits me, he hurts me, but you can do it." Leonard advised Crawford to rely on his strengths, stay on the outside, fight his fight, using mobility and ring IQ to neutralize Canelo's aggression. Still, voices of caution persist.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight Ice-Wise star Jaron Boots Ennis delivered a stark warning to Crawford, arguing that the 2-division jump is risky without a tune-up at 160 pounds. Ennis emphasized Canelo's proven knockout power, often flooring opponents heavier than 200 pounds. While acknowledging Crawford's skill set, Ennis believes the size disadvantage is real and favors Canelo unless Bud adapts both strategy and physical preparation.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo because, like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68-pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60 or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to feeling of somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan, who has faced both fighters in their prime sides with Crawford, he praises Bud's great boxing IQ, footwork, movement, and hard-hitting precision. Khan says Crawford was extremely hard to hit in their bout, in contrast to how easily he landed on Canelo. While acknowledging Canelo's superior one-punch power, Khan believes Crawford's ring intelligence and tactical slickness give him a genuine opportunity, provided he respects the dangers of moving up.
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and is easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley acknowledges that the matchup between Canelo and Crawford is one of the sport's biggest spectacles. He describes Crawford as the most complete fighter today, likening his adaptability and counterpunching to Sugar Ray Robinson, capable of frustrating Canelo over 12 rounds. Despite the praise, Lampley ultimately leans slightly toward Canelo, citing his proven punch resistance and elite bodywork at super middleweight. He argues Crawford must completely outbox the champion to win. Any slip could allow Canelo's power to change the entire fight.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Yet, Teddy Atlas, the legendary trainer, remains firm in his support of Bud. "I ain't going against Crawford. He's special." Atlas declared that Crawford's elite ring IQ, timing, and perception is his so-called X factor, which he believes can neutralize Canelo's strength and experience. While acknowledging Canelo's power and pedigree, Atlas warns that the Mexican star has slowed down, and Crawford's adaptability, having already answered major tests at 154 pounds, lends him world-class confidence for a step up to 168 pounds. Not all trainers agree on Bud's dominance.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Joel Diaz, who coached Israel Madrimov, bluntly stated that Bud has no realistic chance against. Diaz revealed that the key to beating Crawford was attacking the body relentlessly, something few have tried effectively. He emphasized that Crawford's southpaw and orthodox switching makes headshots difficult, but his midsection remains vulnerable. Madrimov targeted Crawford's ribs and liver early on, leading to noticeable swelling and diminishing Crawford's effectiveness. Given Canelo's elite body punching and power at super middleweight, Diaz argues that Crawford simply doesn't have the strength or durability to survive that kind of sustained assault from Alvarez.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
With undisputed super middleweight gold on the line, the matchup has polarized analysts. Some back Canelo's proven strength and experience at 168 pounds, while others believe Crawford's exceptional ring IQ and adaptability could create history. Critics point to Crawford's age, nearly 38, inactivity, and the massive jump in weight. Even some of Crawford's supporters admit it's a bold, high-risk move.
He fell for every feint, and then he got. I thought he lost. I thought my dream of one.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him?
None.
And so you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go up to the light, to fight a light heavyweight?
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. I think I like Crawford, and in a lot of fights I like Crawford. But on this one, it's just a bigger version of him, and I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe. He was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions: featherweight, junior, light. So 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why do you think you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence? Well, fucking Spence was a good win.
Promoter Samson Lukowicz adds another perspective, suggesting the bout feels more like a business decision than a purely athletic one. He raises concerns over safety and athletic legitimacy, questioning whether this spectacle is more about marketability than sport. In the court of public imagination, however, hope springs eternal. In a fan-made simulation, the fight begins with Canelo landing crisp body and headshots, dominating round 1. But Crawford answers in round 2, landing a barrage that opens a cut and drops Canelo.
I've done other predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses, he loses.
The mega fight between Canelo and Crawford has the boxing world buzzing with anticipation. Some believe Crawford's timing and ring generalship can frustrate Canelo, while others argue the size and strength advantage will be too much for Bud to handle. Whether it's a legacy-defining win for Crawford or another chapter in Canelo's Hall of Fame career, one thing's for sure, this clash would be a masterclass in skill, will, and strategy.
With like all due respect to Shane Mosley, he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punched too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that. Take this $15 million and come get your ass whooped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me, moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't going to make the difference. It ain't going to be the weight. It's going to be the skill set.
Do you think Terence Crawford has what it takes to dethrone Canelo at super middleweight? Or will Canelo's power and size be too much for Bud? Drop your predictions in the comments below.